Hi, my name is Thibault and today I will take you through a typical day of mine. The aim is to show you ways to incorporate reading into your routine, even if, like me, you're working full-time. As many of you know, we can't go to the office every day, so I'm mostly working from home these days. I'll typically wake up around 8, jump into the shower and be off to work at 8:15. I don't really take the time for breakfast during the week, but I'll have a coffee. I can't say too much about what I do, but it involves the three usual suspects: mails, calls, and Excel. I have a minimum workload of 40 hours a week, so 8 hours every day. The hours are a bit strange where I work because we have a huge lunch break. The basic hours are 8 to 12 and 2 to 6, though it's flexible. Time for a short break. Usually this would last longer at the office because, well, colleagues and whatnots. Done for this morning. I'm off to cook. I try to batch cook to have some meals ready in advance. Here's my first tip to read more: use audiobooks as often as you can. I try to listen to them while working, but it's not ideal because you often get distracted and can't effectively do both. I find that audiobooks work best when you don't have to think too much while commuting, cooking, cleaning, washing the dishes, sorting through stuff, clothes or files, for example, shopping. It even helps you reduce temptation, as you're ever so slightly paying more attention to the audiobook or while working. If you know you have 10 to 15 minutes of downtime, pop an audiobook on. Listening to 15 minutes of audiobook a day, it compounds over weeks, on an average of 10 hours per audiobook. That's almost an extra 10 books a year. So yeah, not too shabby for a small daily effort. And remember, it's okay to miss a day or two or even a week. Hell, even a month. I'm eating while watching a video or YouTube, so my current show is bad education, but I've recently enjoyed The Office, Superstore, The IT Crowd, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The In-Betweeners, Misfits, Riverdale. I'm happy with eating and enjoying a bit of a break with an hour or so. Second tip: if you also have a long break or lunch break, but use this time to read instead of going to Insta again or checking Goodreads. It can wait an hour. This one can be done at the office or at home, but I will tend to listen to an audiobook at work because I won't get as many funny looks and will generally be less interrupted. I've got in a noise session, a bit more than half an hour, so yeah, good break and it helps mental health. Off to the coffee maker before going back to work. Here we go for the afternoon session. Quick break on my phone. I'll usually have a piece of fruit or something sweet and try to force myself to drink water. Done for the working day. While I'm in a working mood / working mode, I'll try into some exercise. I try to do 2 or 3 sessions a week. So the options are yoga, cycling, light stretching. Here's another time when you can listen to an audiobook. I'll do it while on the bike, if the route's easy enough. If you do a bit of stretching alone, you can also get a few chapters in, if you don't mind it. Now's my preferred time of the day, I basically lose myself in my current hobbies or interests until I'm hungry and just forget about the current situation. I escape into alternative realities, new worlds, and enjoy the small things. You have a few options. Click on next episode if you feel down or don't feel like doing anything else. Click off Netflix and pick that book again. Third tip. Instead of going for a third or fourth episode, click off Netflix or Hulu or whatever and pick up a book. I've recently done this because of a few reasons. I got bored of Netflix and constantly having to find new shows because I'd watched a season in a week or less. And I wanted to have less time on screen, so reading was a good option. I'm slowly winding down. Probably will watch Call Me on YouTube. Amy is a really good channel before bed, really soothing and sweet. Joe Rogan's vlog are also a good pre-sleep option and can get you dreaming. So these are the ways that I found to read during my day. Use audiobooks as much as you can. It's real reading. Don't let other people tell you otherwise or make you feel down. It's a gateway to reading. It shouldn't be gatekept. Use the breaks/lunch breaks to read. Use moderation when you watch shows. That third episode can wait tomorrow. You read more and make that show last a little longer. Remember that it's okay to miss a day, a few days, a week. Just follow your own flow and keep a healthy mind. Don't feel the need to compare to others too much. I know it's tempting, but it's just not worth degrading your self-worth. Take care of yourself, happy reads, and some final mushy words before we part. We all share love for books and stories. We all wander in search of our own treasures. We will travel on the same path, each at our own pace. Bye. I'm off to Fantasia with no return address.